Good evening. Today I'm going to show you how to do your own analytics in Liferay. I know that Liferay integrates out of the box with Google Analytics and with Piwik, but you may still want to do it yourself. It is very simple, and you will see that you could do it really fast, really quickly, and you may really want to consider this option for whatever reason. For doing your own analytics, obviously I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel. I'm not gonna do everything from scratch. So I'm gonna leverage on the Elastic Search ELK stack. So this is the Elastic Search ELK stack, which is based on Logstash, which is this guy here. Elastic Search, obviously, which is where your information will be stored, and Kibana, which is this part, where that will connect to Elastic Search and will display nice graphs. These people represent users that will connect to Liferay, and the yellow line, the pink line, represents Ajax events, JavaScript events that are doing HTTP requests to a server that I have created here myself. And I'm gonna start things now. This is a Logstash that will be piping information into Elasticsearch, and this is another server that I'm gonna start right now. So this other server is basically a thread, a pool of threads that are capable of handling many concurrent requests. I'm going to capture all the hover events on my page and all the clicks from all my customers, and they're going to be sent to this process. So it has to be capable of handling a lot of concurrent requests. So it has to be very asynchronous. I have created, as I said, a pool of threads that are working in parallel, and it is simple enough so that they can be that this process could be horizontally scaled as much as I want. 2 servers will be twice as fast as 1 server, and 4 servers will be 4 times faster than 1 server. So it's really scalable. Because it has to be. It has to handle a lot of concurrent requests. So as you can see, we could skip Logstash. We could send the requests directly from my server into Elasticsearch, or we could install a plugin in Logstash and just keep my server and not use it. But I wanted to do my own server, and that I know that is capable of handling a lot of concurrent requests. I created an actor system with Akka and Scala, and I also wanted to use the full ELK stack, because this is a demo, this is a proof of concept, but in real life you can choose whatever architecture you want. This is just an idea that works. So this is Kibana, and this is how it looks. There are 1,178 hover events and 447 clicks. If I refresh this shouldn't have changed because I haven't done anything yet. And now I'm going to go to my Liferay server. In order to insert JavaScript in all my pages, I just have to go to the advanced configuration of my pages, of my public pages or my private pages. Just type some JavaScript. This is basically jQuery, and what I'm going to do is 2 things. I'm going to capture the hover events and the click events, and every time I capture one of these events, besides logging something on the console, I am going to send a HTTP request to the server, which is listening in this URL. So when I save it, if I go here and I start hovering, you can see at the right hand side that a lot of hover events are happening. And they're, as you see, they are being, at the left hand side you can see that Logstash is piping all these events into Elasticsearch, and at the right hand side you can see that my service, my pool of threads are handling a lot of JSON requests, a lot of JSON messages. That is what this server is sending to Logstash through a socket. I opened the socket. I could have done it in a different way. I could have written it on a log that could be processed with Logstash. It doesn't matter. It's just an example. And then it ultimately ends in Elasticsearch. If I go now to Kibana and I refresh, you remember these two values, I refresh this number has been increased. This number is the same because I haven't clicked on anything, but this number has been increased. I have more hovers than I had before. So now I go back to Elasticsearch and I'm gonna do a few clicks here. You see, click events. If you go here, you can see that there are a lot of click events that have been also processed and piped into Elasticsearch by using Logstash. And now if we go back to Kibana, we'll see that our graphic has been has changed. We have 447 click events, and if we refresh, we have 475. So as you see, this is simple, it can be done, and the Elasticsearch stack, which is, by the way, not the only way in which you can do this, is a good alternative to other third-party tools that you can use to do your own analytics. By doing it this way, you have control over your data and you can store it into your file system that so that in the future you will be able to parse it with Spark or Hadoop or whatever you want. You will be the owner of your data and you will be able to process it in whatever way you want. So thank you very much and see you later.